Hello, welcome to the Bearded Horror Review. My name is Dan, aka the Boogey Man, and on this show, I'll watch a horror movie, either a classic or a new release, talk about some good points, talk about some bad points, if there are any of either, give it a rating out of 10 if I remember to do it, and let you know if I think this film is worth a watch or not, in my humble opinion. And today, I actually have it right here, we're going to be talking about Peter Pans Neverland Nightmare. I bought this about a week ago and actually watched it a couple of days ago, and you know what, I just saw people talking about it, so I thought, you know what, I'll give it a shout.
I'm Peter.
It's directed by the same guy who did Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 2, and it's in that universe type, whatever it is they're doing, where they're taking an out of copyright character, and taking them from a non-horror setting and putting them into a horror setting. But before we carry on, guys, I'm going to say right now, spoilers if you don't want to know anything about this film. I do try and avoid spoilers as much as I can, but for me to talk about it in any little depth, I'm gonna talk about it. So here's your warning. Go away, come watch it, and then come back.
Wow.
Who wants to come to Neverland with me?
So Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare is about some guy going around calling himself Peter Pan is abducting children. He's keeping them captives for a certain amount of time, and then he kills them. And the sister of a boy that gets kidnapped is doing everything she can to hunt him down and find him. And this killer apparently is notorious. People have heard about this. We meet other people whose children went missing a long time ago. So yeah, it's not Peter Pan, really. He's a man who calls himself Peter Pan. But that's what these films do. They take the concept and the idea and they twist it into something very, very dark. And you know what? This film really surprised me. I genuinely was expecting another Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 1. I haven't seen number 2 yet, but number 1, that's just, they take the idea and they make it a silent slasher. This, they do more than that. They take the idea of a boy who never grew up for reasons that I won't say why, and was very psychologically traumatized. He kidnaps children who are of a certain vein. He targets certain children, and again I won't say why, and he promises them to take them to Neverland, and we actually don't see a lot of what he does to these kids, but we do get like kind of a glimpse of one character, but we don't really know what this guy's actual angle is. We spend half of the film with Peter Pan, and he divulges information to several different characters of his past and what he's doing and why he's doing it. And we spend the other half with the family and the sister who are trying to rescue this boy. Before we carry on, guys, if you can leave a like and subscribe, it's a little thing for you, but it really helps out the channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. And it's really well done. I genuinely enjoyed it. There were some really good practical effects in this, and considering the budget, it's not that badly acted either. It's got some good stuff in it. Obviously, it's got some cheesy things in the script and stuff, but there's some genuine good ideas that I wasn't expecting. Not necessarily that they're brand new, groundbreaking ideas, but it wasn't something that I was expecting in Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare. It's one of those. It's like, this could have been a run-of-the-mill 2 out of 10 piece of garbage, but it's not. It's a genuinely enjoyable horror film where you spend time with the family and this very dysfunctional kind of family that are trying to rescue this little boy who's been kidnapped on his birthday. And then we spend the other half of that time with Peter Pan, who is clearly a very disturbed individual.
Oi, freak! You gonna pay for that?
But we find out things that go, I can see why he thinks he's a little boy that will want to live as a little boy forever, and why he targets the people that he does target. And there's a one standout performance in this that I genuinely was like, that's really good for a film like this. Tinkerbell. Tinkerbell is in this. It was not what I was expecting, and the way that they wrote the script and laid things out, because I was just sat back and enjoying the film, I missed a twist, and I really was genuinely surprised, and I actually enjoyed that, and I was like, oh, yeah, of course. I just didn't put two and two together because I was just enjoying it scene by scene. And it's very English, this film, and everyone's got very English accents, so if you ain't a fan, you ain't a fan. But it is a good film all in all. There was some really enjoyable kills. The practical effects were really good. There was, especially the opening scene, there's some really good practical effects in there. And like I said, for what it is, it tried so hard to elevate itself above that level. And it does a pretty damn good job. It's got some really interesting cinematography in it. Like I said, it's got some really good practical effects. And it's got some really interesting moments of story that I genuinely was not expecting. So yeah, I really think if you kind of enjoy those more like lower budget, but like the story films, and you know, you enjoy, if you enjoyed the Winnie the Pooh film and you enjoyed you know, the second one, and you enjoyed those kind of stories and those twists on fairy tales, this is a film to watch. I genuinely enjoyed it. It's not going to break the internet, but it was better than I was expecting. For me personally, I genuinely give it a 6 out of 10. That's not a bad, that's not a great. It's just, this is pretty good. This is watchable, and you know what? It could be worth a rewatch at some point. It's just a nice, interesting slasher, and I really respect it for that. I really enjoyed it. So yeah, definitely recommend it if you want a good horror film to watch at home. Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare is definitely one to watch. But guys, what did you think of Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare? Let me know down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy my reviews and my trailer reactions that I do. And I'm currently working on Patreon content as well. So if you wanted to help support that way, there are links for that down below. And for my social media, go follow me over on Instagram. But until the next time, guys, happy watching.